Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here and welcome to today's live stream. I hope everyone's doing very well and you guys are having a good Monday as best you can. And indeed, there has been a murder within the Empire. Harold Duval, the uncle of Ashling Duval, has been murdered by the NMLA, which is the Neo-Marxist Liberation Army. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't really care because I'm an independent faction leader, so I guess we'll just move straight on, and we've got some BGS to do today, and we're gonna get on with that really, because why would we care about the Empire or the Federation or even the Alliance? I mean, the Alliance are just in the way. Pfft, come on, right? Am I right? Gonna get in trouble for that, I'm sure. But yeah, so it's been an interesting time. I would say time. It's been interesting in Elite Dangerous recently with the introduction of the GalNet and the storylines being added in and all that kind of stuff. Now it's it's interesting to say the least. I think we shall certainly have to see how things pan out, and it's very welcome for us to have some storyline. I've always said that Frontier ain't getting a free pass for taking it away, but I'm glad it's back. And I'll stick with that, that's for sure. Vortex, everything is live again. We're live on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time with Restream bot working. So it looks like everything's pretty good, I would say. Now, we're actually in one of the new systems that we have moved into, or my player faction, Ployd, has moved into. And we have made a bit of a jump. We're kind of going up towards the, well, we're tracking in on the leader of that system, controller. Wow, that word. We are going to hopefully take control of the next couple of days. We'll enter into a war, no doubt, because that's typically what we do. I need to double check that is the case. Actually, I've not been, normally I get told what to do by Vortex because he's the man, so he's like our BGS planner. That's far more interested and capable than I am when it comes to this. So yeah, we're going to be hopefully gunning straight for the controller. So today we need to do some missions and all that kind of stuff. So it should hopefully be good. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Good to see everyone popping in nice and early. Great to have you here. We're going to be getting on. So I'm going to go and head over to the nearest station. It's a Cavendish terminal to begin with, and then we'll go and have a little look and see what happens. Get ourselves in there. I will say that the whole kind of the Empire storyline and everything that's going on at the moment is certainly interesting, I would say. Don't know how I feel about it just yet. Trying to work out why I can't hear my game. Headphones are switched off. Okay, now we know. Let's get ourselves in. But yeah, welcome storyline. I would like to see some for the feds as well. That would be quite nice. A little bit of stuff like that. But yeah, I think Vortex, you're right on there saying it feels like a flood of news after a drought, and it is exactly that. You know, we've had something today. I was hoping it'd come a little bit earlier. If something was going to happen, I thought it would come earlier. Or at least hoping for. At least that was the old my hope. Now, I will say is about Harold Duval, just so everyone knows, he was actually built into the lore of part of the sovereignty. Wow. In my head, it's easy. Saying it out loud is bad. The sovereignty. And that player faction and everything that kind of has stuff to do with that. Oh yeah, Vortex, I am in solo. I shouldn't be. I'll be over to private group in a minute. But yeah, he was the leader, well, kind of like their who they believed should actually be in charge of the Empire, because he's actually marked as being incompetent by his father. Bum, 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 bum. Pavel, what's my Steam name? Why do you want to know that? Why do you want to know my Steam name? But yeah, so I'm actually, the sovereignty being the way they were publicly, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad he's dead. It's a bit mean. I feel like it's a little bit mean. But it's one of these things where I'm like, a blow to the Empire. Because as I say, we're an independent dictatorship in my faction, and I'm the leader of it. I am the leader of the independent dictatorship. I am the present leader of the independent dictatorship, which is where the word ployed comes from. So yeah, we got some work to do, because ideally everyone else gets picked off and then we get to have everything. That would be the ideal world for the ployed. It's a little bit out of his control at that point. Come on. A bit more than he can handle, because he's not supposed to be the most competent dictators. He's just a little bit like a figurehead, and that's that kind of guy. Hey Kill, how you doing? Ray, I'm doing alright, mate. I'm still doing alright. Let me just... Oh no, not desktop. I'm just going to switch game modes, which I didn't mean to click exit. What a mug. Yeah, Vortex I did when we only had a few systems back in the day, but now we have very many systems. 27, and this is number 28 that we've moved into. Typically what happens is we control any system that we're in, and I like that a lot, I think. Oh boy. I'm glad to see Ouija. I'm not the only one there. I feel like I could be, but I'm glad I'm not, honestly.
Hello there.
ArkyDog, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome along. How you doing? Obviously, you've got to make sure you say hello as well in chat. It's super important. I like to talk to people. I like to have a conversation. I get pretty defensive and pretty combative if we have differing opinions. But no, it's out of a place of love. Budman, hello, how you doing? I also feel like a lot of people are kind of coming back to the game who've been away from it recently, and now they've kind of come back because the storyline is kind of the thing that they were enjoying. And honestly, it's good to see familiar faces coming back. And all that kind of stuff. Oh look, my private group has 666 members in. Bum, bum, bum. Is that a sign? So got Alan in there, nice. I knew you were there, Alan. I knew. Flipping wonderful. Thanks for the follow. How flipping wonderful is that? Alright, let's see what missions we have got available for Zeploid. It's first time dropping in here, so we're having a look. Illegal technical blueprint salvage operation. Assassinate known pirate. Nice. Known pirate. Oh, loads of known pirates. I'm going to take agent kill order for known terrorist. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take the assassinate known pirate missions. They're all non-wing ones, which means they should be fairly easy to handle. We'll go grab the member, and then we'll get on with it. Which sounds alright. It's good. And you say you're no relation to Obsidian Ant. Well, I mean, he's not an actual ant. Are you an actual ant? If someone wants to start a player faction, what points would you give them? I would say you probably want to know a little bit about what's worth doing. Meerkat near 69 viewers. Nice. No, it's you want to actually gain some understanding of BGS and whether or not that is something you want to dedicate your time to. So you need to understand the impacts and effects of things that you do within the galaxy, and you also have to be prepared for that work to be absolutely crushed by people at any time. Like, that literally just could happen. So there is kind of some things like that to consider. I would say keep it in mind. Also, it's it'd be a very, very, very difficult task to do it on your own. Like, really difficult. I can't really stress how difficult it would be to do it on your own. So if you have friends, definitely. Vortex has got a good bit of advice in there saying, and wherever you want to be placed, look at the neighbourhood beforehand. Yes. If you can, go for somewhere isolated, because you get to pick where you get placed. And you do. You want to go somewhere away from other people, unless you're into BGS wars and getting yourself bogged down with politics. That kind of thing. Zabadak, yeah, having friends is always good. Royal Diamond. PNV stands for Ploid Naval Vessel. Because Ploid is the faction, and obviously it's a naval vessel. Holy truth, you haven't played this game in a year. What is up with it? Well, we have finally had a return to GalNet with a good quantity of articles coming in. In particular, we had some storyline involving the Empire and a terrorist group called the Neo-Marlinist Liberation Army, who are attacking, or have attacked, 4 stations with Thargoid-based weaponry, which is interesting. Damaged them, so we've got some evacuations to take part in. Also, there has been a murder recently of Harold Duval, who is, of course, part of the Duval family, leaders of the Empire, by the Neo-Marlinist Liberation Army. So it's a real kind of interesting time for storyline. If that's what you're into, now is the time to get yourself involved. There you go. David Shuffle, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, mates. Yeah, Vortex is gonna no doubt chip in with some really, really good advice, actually. Yeah, there are certain player faction types that have advantages to being them. So, for example, we're a dictatorship. Now, a dictatorship will disable a black market of the station that it goes into if that station has a black market. What that means is that kind of helps protect you from a BGS point of view. Come on, landing gear. Come on, landing gear. We're... Blimey, that took a while, didn't it? Let's say we have quite a few systems that we've moved into, and we have gone in, and it basically shuts off an area that we are vulnerable to. So you can do black market running. So if you do black market running, that actually has a negative effect on the faction that's in control of that station. So there's things to consider, a lot of things to consider, to be honest, like that. My fuel was 100% before I jumped. Have I really used... Oh, I've only used 50 tons? Yeah. How far did I jump? Okay. We want the Mamba. Because you like the Mamba. I think there is something wrong with the livery at the moment, Nix. I think it's that. I think it's that. Selkath, you're saying you're not too bothered about your ship, so unless there's more story content, you don't tend to play. Well, we have story content, which is good. Yeah, the Mamba has recently become my go-to combat mission ship, as opposed to the Corvette. And again, a little bit of that is down to the fact that I haven't got the Corvette kitted out at the moment. But really, I'm enjoying the Corvette a lot more. Hey, Halo, how you doing? I'm not a Thargoid. I don't have nearly enough arms, I promise. Is the vet all still plasma? Yeah. Yeah, it is, Alan. I mean, it's fairly easy to swap stuff out on it though, because the main build is the same. I just changed the huge hardpoints over, really. But yeah, the vet's still all plasma. The Mamba's still all frag. It's good. Picard, how you doing? Alan Hobbs, hello. Now, we said we have mission target detected. Does that mean it's a ship or a person? Am I going to have to use my discovery scanner to find it? Yeah, Halo, it is. It is. I refuse to double down on it though. Alright, let's go into the full spectrum scanner. And let's see what we can find. I could go into the nav beacon. Oh no, it's right. It is there. And there. So we've got multiples. So that's good. And they're both in roughly the same direction. So let's go and get ourselves over there. If he was secretly, I don't think he's going to be. It doesn't seem to me that. Oh god, this is really far away. I don't think Thargoids would infiltrate humanity in that way. I don't think they care remotely about anything apart from how to kill us. I think it's that. Raw Diamond, I am 100% going to be all up in that. It'll be good. Legion of One, so Duval got murdered. Yes, they did. Bud, dude, thank you so much. I genuinely really appreciated, mate. Thank you. It's been an interesting time for everyone. just to say that. Yes, it is space waifu. Yeah. Ashton better be safe somewhere. Is she? Is she not? I mean, we'd probably know. This is my mission target. Great. Well, that saves me a job. This should be interesting. Get the FAF turns on. Hold still, hold still. Want to close the gap, really. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the fact that I'm literally coming to hunt them down, it seems like a mistake for you to come and interdict me. It's like, you're saving me a lot of time here. Oh, wait. Federal security have arrived? What? What is it? Oh, God. Really? A pair of Vipers? They turn up for that? What are they doing? Oh, we don't want it running away. Oh, come on. I should have the speed advantage on this. Yeah, we got it. Pop! And we'll see whether or not he's dropped any decent engineering goodies, which... Compound shielding is the only thing I'll grab. Which we're not going to be able to pop the cargo scoop just yet. But no, not bad. Not bad. I say I'm a fan of the member. I know not a lot of people are, and people say you might as well fly an FDL instead. I like the Mamba because of the centralized cockpit and the way it looks, because it looks so good. It is generally a really nice looking ship. Chemical distillery. Let's grab salvage alloy. No, I don't really need anything else. So, we'll get ourselves out of here. Okay, and power management. Doing alright. So, hang on. Why don't you like the member? What's wrong with the member, Alan? You say you don't like it. I'm not going to come out straight out and tell you you're wrong. But I am interested to know what you don't like about it. Now, I'm not doing it, Halo. I'm not going to change my member to the namby-pamby-mamby. I'm not doing it. So Duchess, you're saying that you like the hardpoint layout on the Mamba over the FDL. It turns like you in a neck brace. Mate. You're doing it wrong. If you're not doing FA off turns in a Mamba, then you're not turning in a Mamba. But you have to. It's like one of these things that you have to do. There are certain things where I'm like, nope, that's what needs to be done. The namby-pamby can be Gordon Ramsay. Legion of One, do you know that I'm currently watching and binge-watching Hell's Kitchen? Because Gordon Ramsay, he's my management idol, I guess. I guess I really like his management style. It doesn't apply to anything I've ever done professionally, but I like his style. I feel like screaming at people is always good. It's a really great way. As we know, fear is a fantastic motivator. Often you want to scare people and verbally abuse them in order to get the best out of them. We know that's definitely what you should do. It's but Hell's Kitchen, I love it. It's just one of these things where having read a little bit about it in the background, is that it's a the way that apparently the producers swap ingredients out sometimes, like they swap salt for sugar but don't tell the contestants on it. I think that's so mean, like really, really mean. But part of me kind of likes it because I think it's hilarious because it stitches them up. But there you go. Shreds, you're saying you like the Mamba, you loot rituals for cannon racing, nice. You don't have to replace the FD on your heart. Both ships require a paint job, that's essential. It's why I've got a gold Mamba. Commander Crush use FA off in your cutter. A 180-degree turn lasts as long as the lifespan. Never gadfly. Oh god, oh. Mate, I've made a mistake here because I was looking away. I say I like the Mamba. I like the idea of the Mamba enough that I can kind of overlook its negatives, because there are some. Heat is fixed, which is lovely. Halo, you'd be disappointed if I didn't, wouldn't you, at this point? So here's something, right? Talking about the storyline in Elite. I don't know where it's going to go, to be honest, because we've got a hint about the station upgrades for fleet carriers, and I assume there's going to be a. I'm reasonably sure there will be a community goal around that, and you'll have two different people that you support, and depending on who you support, it will either be upgrade to Coriolis stations or Orbis stations, and that's kind of how it will work. As for what's going on with the Empire stuff at the moment, no clue. this guy. So he's our mission target. And he's decided that instead of focusing on me, he's gonna... Actually, is he? What is he doing? Right. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I feel like this is pretty rough because he's just sat there. Okay, that's all his shields and 38% of his hull gone. Oh, this is like seal clubbing. This is not bad. Lee, we don't know. There's been no talk about it. I was hoping I could find out from FDev. I've asked, but I don't think they're going to tell me, to be honest. Bye bye, Colin Andrews. Pop. Nope, nothing there. So we're now gonna. We've got two more known pirates to go and take care of. So we're gonna head over to Kusat. Off we go. Yeah, just stop in there. That's it was something that the AI on NPC ships used to do. Is they just used to stop and turn in resource extraction sites. I don't know if anyone remembers that. That was a nightmare. Philip, you're saying after a 3-day expedition you got your Crow Phantom? Nice. The Crow Phantom is a really nice ship. It handles really well. It is a nice ship. I'm a fan of the Crow Phantom. I have one as my alternative bubble taxi. So I've got my Asp Explorer, which I normally use, but there's a lot of modules you can take from the Asp Explorer and bung into the Crow Phantom, and it's really good. Got good jump range and handles insanely well. Okay, let's see where we're off to. Kusat 2C. What's that? Okay, this is... Yeah, I'm not scanning the nav beacon. I'm not doing that. I hope he comes to me. It'll be fine. But yeah, the Crow Phantom is good. It's a very, very nice ship. I am... Wait, what? This is a wanted type... What? On principle, it's a wanted type 7, so I'm sorry, I have to go off mission for a minute. I can't leave a wanted type 7 unblown up. I don't think I've seen one before. So I feel like I need to go in there. I need to go in and sort them out. It is like one of the most casual interdictions. Okay, let's calm it down. Look at this guy. I mean, he's got weapons. He's got weapons. I don't know how I feel about it. Right, we took his drives out. Oh no, that's our actual mission target. Okay. Let's get straight in. I feel like this is all coming up. I don't know. I'm totally surprised. I'm actually genuinely surprised by it being a wanted type 7. It's unusual, right? Ooh, mate, you don't want to have your belly down to me. That is not a good place to be. The old Framber. It's good. Oh, now he's running. Okay. Pop. Beautiful. Beautiful. Chure. So, who's been murdered is is Harold Duval, who is a member of the Imperial Royal family. But he's a bit of a joke. Realistically, he's a bit of a joke. Imperial shielding. Oh, hello. There's none of those should have. Oh, dear me. There's no target that should have dropped them, really. But they are rare and hard to come by, so we're going to definitely grab them. Okay. Gotta wait for the cargo to get to power up, because the Framber can't actually hold enough firepower. Hunter, that sounds like a nightmare, mate. Everything alright? Everything okay with you? Surrounded compound shielding, we'll grab. But yeah, that's an unusual one to drop. Typically just grab the stuff that I'm short on. I don't necessarily need, but I'm short on. But yeah, it's an interesting one. But yeah, that's who's been moided. Oh, see, Alan, now you're right. Hey Riley, how you doing? But yeah, it's fingers crossed, Hunter, your flat is okay, because that would have sucked. That's the last thing you want, surely. Oh, I have no mechanical components. Why am I not grabbing them? They're not too far away at this point. There's a compound shielding next to us still. Alright, Crusher. Take care. Thanks for dropping in. Enjoy your shift. Oh, Hunter, I mean, I'd be worried. Like, unless your Factorio game saves are uploaded onto the cloud, otherwise you'd struggle, there, wouldn't you? Manually scooping engineering components, though, is not what I would call fun. Oh, this is Mars Way. Oh, forget it. I think we'll just go. TCB, say, what's up with Elite these days? Well, the storyline again. Which I think is the major thing. Oh, God. Okay, Hunter. Keep cool, man. Everyone be cool. Now, I think we are actually going to have to scan the nav beacon now. Yep, scan the nav beacon. Hooray! The nav beacon! And off we go. But yeah, TCB, there is now GalNet's back. That's the main thing, I think. Is that GalNet is back, there's more storyline, background, things to get involved in. Community goals are coming this week. We don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but we'll have to wait and see. But it looks like it's going to be down to possibly a trade one, or finding a way to support two different companies who are making and producing these guys that make space stations, basically. But yeah. Vortex, yeah, sounds about right. I mean, to be fair, computers are insured. At least if you're sensible, you have insurance. I mean, I'd 100% have to. I'd get in my flat, and I'd rescue Clive for sure. Oh God, Hunter, you dark and horrible man. Okay. Please note, Commander Planet does not encourage throwing old ladies into fires in order to save your computers. Don't do it. Oh, okay. That's a slight game changer if you're talking about satisfactory safe games. Vortex, all right. Don't go there. Don't do that. Right. Scan the nav beacon. We have scanned it. He is to be found around the star. Okay. Thanks for that. Any favourite quotes from Ramsey? It's raw! Is probably one of my favourites, I think. Kuro, best not to ask me at this point. Okay, I guess we've got to have a signal source somewhere. See, orange for the signal source. Let's have a poke around. Should be close, shouldn't it? It's not them over there, is it? No. I mean, we've got all of them, so really I should... Oh, mission target. Hang on, I've got a button that should select this. Apparently, no we haven't. Right, let's go kick this guy's teeth in. Oh, actually, I also like one from the first season of Hell's Kitchen. Where... Oh yeah, here it is. Vortex. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Where someone brings him a dirty bowl, and he says, "No! No, no! Dirty bowl!" And I think it's brilliant, and I don't really know why. Edward, it's just because we were talking about daft names for the member, and someone put the word Ramsey in there for a reason. Fudged that, didn't I? Well, I'm glad your flat did not catch on fire, Hunter. That is the primary thing, I guess. One of the good things about some of the frags is that they can stop people for... well, Edward, I kind of am, though. I am a bit of a Gordon Ramsay fan, I'm sorry to say. I enjoy... honestly, right, okay, so when it comes to Gordon Ramsay TV shows, I prefer his British ones, if I am honest. And the reason being is that he's far more himself and less of this caricature that he has become in America. And I prefer that. I guess. But then again, I enjoy the ridiculousness of the insults he comes out with. But there you go. That's going to be difficult to pick up now, isn't it? Let me take some pips out of engines so we don't accelerate quite so fast. And see what else we got kicking around. Compound shielding is good. Grab that. Because manufactured stuff, typically I do the run around davs and just grab everything I can from there. But these days, I'm trying really hard to avoid grinding in that way if I can. So I think that's a good idea. Bloody hell, Hunter! That sounds awful. Like, legitimately not good for them. Okay, we're gonna head back to system and hand in. Alan, it's gonna take you a long time. I feel like there's some. Like it gives me a headache thinking about doing that, or the logistics of doing it, or how long it would take. I think it would take quite a long time. Oh God, Halo, isn't that too soon for us to joke about that? I mean, after all, gender reveal parties have just died, or if they haven't, they should have done. Even the person that invented them has said, "Please stop. Like, get rid of them. Stop it. No more." It's not funny anymore, is it? Right. Now, this isn't a bad system, I feel like, for us to have. John, long live the king! Wait, king? See, that's the problem, Vortex. So that's a really long time to be doing something like that for. And ain't nobody got time for that. You'd have to do it, you'd have to have another player and they'd have to sit there and then you have to hit them, move them, hit them, move them, and so on and on and on. And to be honest, both ships are going to heat up insanely quickly when you get to that point. Even if you drop out as close as you can to the star, you'll immediately be heating up anyway. But no, I don't think there's any of that kind of hitting it and making it go. I'm sorry, Alan. It's got to be that way. Shuggy boy, hello. How you doing? John, no, I'm not in the US. I am based firmly in the UK. Alan, yeah, I just don't have the time. I don't have the time or the patience for it, I guess. I have managed to get a Thargoid in the same instance as a mega ship. So that's down in I think Tegeta. You were able to find a signal source that was close enough to the what's the word I'm looking for? Close enough to the mega ship that you'd be able to, when you drop in, you're in the same instance. And to be honest, the Goids would just be like, nope, we're out. They would go. They wouldn't hang around. So which was, I know, but a bit of a surprise. You expected to engage the station, shot it a little bit, be a little bit damaged, then leave, maybe. Unless station weaponry is so god-handed and overpowered, which it could be. Right, let's hand some missions in. See what we get. So Edward would say, did I start when ED came out? You only started in 2018. I started back in 2015. It took me a little bit of time before I decided that I wanted to start making content though. And you can thank people like Ghost Giraffe for that, and Still at Bang. I saw them and I was like, I can totally do that. Like, I can do that. I'm going to take the data, actually. Right, and we'll actually take the influence for that one. Okay, so John, the reason why I don't change the HUD is because I'm actually fine with the orange. I don't dislike it. And I don't like the fact that when you do change the colours by editing the XML file or by using a third-party tool, it changes the colour of all the pictures. I really dislike that. Planetary scan job. Gotta be honest, missions are crap. Like, honestly crap. Liberate 4 bootleg liquor. Great. And I can't accept it either, because I don't have the cargo capacity. This could be a problem. This could actually be the thing that slows me down. Happy Shrapnel, can I post the Mama build? Ah. No. I can't. Because I don't have it. I don't have it stored anywhere. I don't think I do. I'm really bad at parting out builds. What I do is I come up with the idea and then I just build it. Don't be that guy. Pretty sure, yeah. Because I've been undecided, really badly undecided about the huge hardpoint, and I've gone with a fixed planetary accelerator. I don't know if it's the right thing to go for whatsoever. But everything else is good. Hey Fosdyke, how you doing? I don't know what the standard frag build is, so don't know. And Raybear, I'm using a X52 Pro. That is my controller of choice, and I've actually been using this for a few years now, and I really like it. It's actually very, very comfortable to use. I will say though, it is my second Cytec X52 Pro. The first one I used, I actually managed to use it so much that it broke, and it's like grinding and crunching and clicking and stuff like that. So yeah, not good. I don't think you're going to post a link. YouTube will hold it because I've got it set to hold stuff like that. Because every now and then we get some really suspicious stuff get dropped in. So I have to be very careful. But if you do post a link, I can get one of the mods to have a look at it first, and then they can release it if it's okay. We'll do that. John, am I excited for Odyssey? I'm looking forward to seeing what it'll be. I think that's going to be what will be good. It's new content, it's new gameplay, and all that kind of stuff, and that to me is positive. I really don't want to get overhyped until I have my hands on it and I can start trying it out and seeing how it goes. Thomas, did I used to wear glasses? No. Nope. Well, hang on, wait. Yes, Thomas, I did when I was in my early 20s. So, it's been a while. Kill 12 pirates. Alright, you know what? I'll go and kill 12 pirates. I'm going to do that. Will I wear glasses just for you? No. That's what I've got. No. Hey, Town Core, how you doing? Alright, is that looking clear? Nope. Off we go. 12 should be fine, Lee. I'm pretty sure 12 should be fine. I've got an interdictor. You know what? I shouldn't. You know, I should really stop cherry picking the simple missions, because simple can mean possibly boring. So why don't I start focusing on different and more interesting stuff? I think that's really... I took quite a decent length of time away from Elite Dangerous playing it, and I got to the point where I almost resented playing it. So I'm now past that again. It's really weird. But yeah, things have changed now. So now I'm like, no, I'm enjoying Elite Dangerous. There's some storyline. I feel like there's a reason and purpose to doing things in game. Oh, that's interesting that we would have that here. So you're getting nothing but trade missions. That's rubbish. But that's genuinely not good. Right. Let us see what we can find. Mission target. Okay. I say I feel unsure of this, but no, I think it'll be... You're right. A threat 4 should be good. Yeah, no, I am in a Mamba. And as you can see, it's lovely and gold. It's very similar to the Third Lance in outfitting. As an internals are pretty much identical. Hard points the same. And then you've got, I guess, the cockpit positioning slightly different, but yeah. Lee, yeah, wing ones are. I think they've got higher targets for them. Van Buren. Harold. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, Hunter, where are they? Where are they? Like, if you want me to put my hand in my pocket... Sergio, one of the reasons why the Mamba is not meta like the FDL is... The FDL is slightly superior, it has slightly stronger shields. It also handles slightly differently as well. There are these really subtle differences. So that's basically it. The FDL remains the superior ship. Which is a shame. But even the Frag Mamba that I'm flying is not, I know for a fact, isn't the ideal build either. It's not an ideal build for me, it's not an ideal build for you, it's not an ideal build for anyone. The hardpoint convergence for the Mamba has there's like a sweet spot for the frags. Because they're fixed, you have, literally you line up on a target and you have a full spread across a target. So an Anaconda, it comes up and it's there, brilliant, because you can fly up and you get lined up on it and then you can just pound it, and it's great. This, no, you roll in to try and get your target on, maybe not going to happen. Yeah, so it's not super. But I do have the huge plasma on this, basically, to pick off a target that tries to run. So if anyone tries to run, rather than me having to go off and be like, poop, you can go for it. Riley, it's going to be to make it different enough, is what it'll be. It'll be one of those. Just make it slightly different enough. But the Mamba is also a slightly smaller ship. I would say it's not as, because the FDL is quite thick this way, but the Mamba's a lot flatter, so it makes sense, I guess. I think, anyway. No, I'm all in for the storylines that we're seeing and we're experiencing at the moment. I'm hoping, very much hoping, that we that it continues the rate it's going. Lars, 100% that, but the havoc within that hitbox, oof, it's violent. Whoop. That's a leap of shame. Oh, pacifiers. Van Buren, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Hello there.
Greg, thank you for the follow. That was super loud in my ear. Hence the. So provisional, yeah, it does make a bit of a difference. If you've got hit scan weaponry, not so much of a difference, especially if it's at medium range. When you get to close range, that's when your fixed weapons and your hardpoint convergence really comes into play. Oh boy. Oh boy, what have we got? What have we got? Oh god. This is full on you came to the wrong neighbourhood. I think what we will do is we'll bungle on night vision. I don't know how aggressive everything's going to be, but it's got some spicy engines there, hasn't he? Okay, I should be able to pick them off one at a time. Nice.
Hello there.
R1Z Danny Vega, thank you for the follow as well. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We got him. Ah, come on. Worth it. So you're saying who's Harold? Well, Harold is a member of the Imperial Royal Family, but it's okay because he was an incompetent buffoon, and that's why he wasn't allowed to be fit for ruling. That is something that's genuine storyline. He wasn't liked by his father, so yeah. Commander WDX, bonk. Yep, sounds about right. Come on. And I need to circle back around fairly quickly. But I just want these high density. Nope. I wanted the compound shielding. We need this for reasons. Don't know what yet. So yeah, basically, remember the Imperial family. It's down to, it's all tied in with the station attacks that have happened recently as well. Remember, if you think you're having a bad day, you're not this FTL, so it's alright. Oh no! I always do. I always forget to check. Always forget to check to see whether or not I've got the ammo or the clip full enough for that one. But yeah, oh no. Anyway, is down to that idea in my head is, you know, the Jeremy Clarkson meme? Yeah, it's that. Oh, come on. It's a little bit like I should have hit. I've turned up to a fight club and they're all just kind of letting us get on with it. If I'm getting to pick them off one at a time, which is a bit like, ugh. Should be fine. The RAM. It's all about the RAM. I feel like if it works, it's fine. That's it. Oh, that's why. Pips. Come on. We'll give him another bit of a boop. Oh, what a rough time for the final boopening. And that's right, I'm making boopening a thing. What we are going to do is we're going to have a quick reboot and repair so we can carry on. It's one of the reasons why I like prismatics, is because you have this opportunity to reboot, repair, get stuff back up. Alan, dude, thank you very much. Much appreciated. And we'll get some treats for Clive. We've actually found something he really loves, so it's perfect timing. But yeah, so we get to have the reboot, the repair. Shields come back up to 50% because we're not moving. And then it's still mainly decent shield strength at 50% even. Yeah, the place combat maneuver is where we ram people. High wake. Oh, they've all left. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Rezab, hey, how you doing? Of course I'm a Rick and Morty fan. I will say that initially when I first started watching Rick and Morty, I did not like it. I disliked the screaming and the shouting, mainly shouting Morty over and over again, and I really didn't like it. And then I feel like I kind of got it. It suddenly clicked to me that actually, because they're pretty meta with this stuff, is that it simply was them reinforcing you the characters' names so you would remember them. But now, I really like it. I haven't watched the most recent season though. Well, not all of the most recent season. Right, 3 out of 12. Joy.
Hello there.
We've got another threat for we have to get miles away. Happy Shrapnel, thank you. Thank you. Guys, super generous. I appreciate it. Clive's going to be a sport cat, although at the moment he's currently hiding under the bed because he doesn't want to have his medicine. So he gets medicine every day and he's just hiding. And that's what he's doing. No, I haven't touched the Castlevania anime on Netflix. Oh, Vortex, good shout. So, every now and then I need prompting about stuff. If you joined the stream in the last hour, hello, welcome, hope you're doing alright. The title of the stream, in case you didn't know, was in reference to the most recent GalNet article that came out today, where Harold Duval has been murdered by the Neo-Malinist Liberation Army. They're the same group of terrorists that are responsible for attacking the Imperial stations, or the 4 Imperial stations, and he is basically, he was, in my opinion, from an outsider, looking into the Empire, the laughingstock of the Empire, because he wasn't up for ruling at any point. So, not a big loss, I'd say. Now, also, if you're watching on YouTube and you've joined and you fancy hitting the like button, I would appreciate it a lot. And guys, remember, you can follow me on Twitch as well. So, guys who are watching on Twitch as well, hello. How are you doing? So, we are running around doing some missions today as well for my faction. We've recently moved into a new system, so we've got some BGS running to do, and the plan is that we're going to be murdering... Is it murder if it's pirates? Hunting some pirates in order to fulfill a mission. That's what I'm doing. Whilst chatting about all kinds of stuff. You are more than welcome to come and join my Discord as well, which is a place you can talk about games. If you're interested in finding a faction, then you are welcome to come and join in as well. We run BGS primarily with the squadron and the faction, so you are more than welcome to get involved. Yeah, Cypher Bishop, they aren't shooting first though. It's definitely me, which is my good benefit for me. So yeah, I think I've done all the stuff that I'm supposed to say.
Hello there.
Maya Ryu, thank you for subscribing. Hello. Hopefully that's the correct link on Inara. It might point to the right place, but it's probably the wrong link still. Eek. Vortex is going to tell me off. Oh yeah, and if you... What? This guy's clean. It's a clean Mamba. What? Right, let me just... Like, you what? What? Okay, well now he's not. Because, spoiler alert, I got crimes on, mate. So... Just like, I can only assume because this ship is a little bit wanted in another jurisdiction. See, Guerrero, here's the thing. I am actually a, being the leader of an independent faction means technically I will kill anyone I want and it's okay. Yeah, but this guy isn't a pirate. Which I think is a bit of a... He's like, I flew this ship first. It's like, no, you bleeding didn't. I can tell you for a fact you didn't. Ray Bear, no, he's not a player. This is just a NPC. See, Guerrero, I'm like, no, they're not. No one's fine. I will say Alliance are the worst, though. Sorry. Chris, yes I do. Thankfully, I have had no need to go and use it. Honestly, I thought we were going to take this guy out super quick. But I need the pancake profile for him. Then we can sort him out. No, I don't see anyone in power play getting hit next. So... I was really saying, I can't miss this time. It's like, well... we shall see about that. Oh, I really hope you're going to skim him then. Oh, and system security have turned up now. Better late than never. I could really do without the heat notifications. There is no targeting modules with frags. You kind of got to just hope for the best. Now we got him. Now we got him. He's too close to get away. I'm trying to avoid having my shields go down. But when you've got two members fighting each other, it is seriously just a jousting match. You know what? It's gonna be like 500 credits, 300. There you go, 300 credits. That was it. 300 credits for that. Raybear, it's me. It's always me, even when it's not. It's me. And maybe there's no proof. So provisional. Here's the thing. I mean, I do have prismatics that are sat, not being used anywhere, because I bought 2 of everything. Because I decided it'd be a smart move for me to buy size 8 prismatics for both my cutter and a Type 9. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm the guy who bought prismatics for his Type 9. I just figured that I would never be buying them again. I'd never do the grind for them again, so I might as well buy 2 there and then. Right, but that's probably be I imagine Exegis's most recent video. Are prismatics worth it? Or something to the effect. Bear in mind, I mean, the answer is obviously yes. The answer is, it has to be yes. Because I've got them. And in fact, prismatic FDLs is one of the combat metas, so yeah. Oh, Alan, just buy what you can afford. Go for it, knock yourself out. It's one of those things where it's like, go and buy whatever you can or whatever you need. That's the way I see it. I think, well, here's the thing. Pilot skills will massively outweigh outfitting and piloting. No, outfitting and ship, sorry. That's kind of the way it works. Skill will trump big time. Oh yeah, we're right next to him and me. Like, it is nice how quickly bi-weaves come up, but to be honest, there's no reason why anyone should really be flying a normal shielded ship, I think. Yeah, Chris, pretty much. But then if you've got someone who actually knows what they're doing, it changes things a little bit. See, a turreted Corvette is not good. Like, turrets, objectively, are not that good. GL, it should be. It should be, as a lighter, smaller ship. The Imperial Eagle, the Courier, and the Viper Mark III are the fastest ships in the game. But yeah, normal shields, I would say. Not a good idea. Alexander Frost is saying who got murdered. A member of the Imperial faction did. Okay. What do we want to kill first? We're going to go for the small stuff. Cobra, I'm looking at you. But yeah, I say that. I don't think... I mean... my preference. There's a difference between outfitting for PvP and PvE though. Like a PvP build won't necessarily be very good for PvE. The reload again. Always with the reload. Boop. Well, I mean, GalNet is back, so there's been the whole kind of storyline kicking in now into the into Elite, and it's been a long time since we've had it, and it's really nice to have it back. But yeah, and PvE builds do not work very well in PvP at all, so worth remembering. Actually, Chris, I was going to go for what I can take out quickest, and they're not a wing. So it's like one of these, like, okay, well, I guess we will just chip away. Right. And also I'm being picky about what I'm attacking because I'm going for the easy stuff. FDLs will likely be a longer fight. Or at least that's what I would assume because of the running back and forth. But it's unusual to see so many in a non-wing, and they don't care that their friends are being destroyed. So but then again, I suppose it's only a threat 4. Had it been a higher threat, then we would have had a higher threat situation going on. And if in doubt, give him a boot. Ugh. Missed. This is pretty mean. Just taking my time. Although I do need to actually keep an eye on my shield, so that's fun. Ah! Right. Time to actually get on with this, I think. Before everyone runs away. Could really do without him having those the turrets. Oh yeah, and no, I don't have SCBs. I don't have shield cell banks, otherwise I probably would have used them. But I'm notorious for not using them. Hold still, come on. Right, we got him, which means don't you? He literally just got my shields down, even though he was blown up. So we're going to have reboot and repair, shields coming straight back up, and we'll move on to the next target, sharpish. Yeah, I don't... My problem is that I always forget to use SCBs when I have them. Yep. Rude, though. I'll say that much. Right, we will go for an FDL, though, now. Is that a pair of FDLs there? Is that one FDL? Okay, 3 FDLs. It's dangerous, dangerous. They're all going to be there, they're all dangerous. Right. Right, we've got one that's peeled off from its target, at least. Or peeled off. Oh, that's a spot of engineering in there, I think. Hold still. Just hold still. That's all you got to do. Not asking for much from my targets, but holding still is one of them. I thought this is one of the times where, actually, I will say, I've played in VR with Elite, I will find my Mamba and fight in VR because of the way that the canopy is in the Mamba. It's so good for visibility. Ah! Didn't know where it was going to go. Got him. I think the others have high weight away whilst I wasn't looking. Yes, they have. I shall grab the precipitated alloys whilst we're here. Could we do without them bouncing off of my ship, though? And grab the phase alloys. No, Edward, trust me, I've got shield boosters, mate. So yeah. We have 6 shield boosters. Trust me, I'm fine. Oh, you might not be talking to me. Dunno. So GL, it's grade 5. Everything's grade 5. I always grade 5. I'd rather not bother than engineer under grade 5. That's kind of a personal rule. And oh yeah, frame shift drive is disabled because it is. Now I think it's long range. It should be long range on the old plasma accelerator that we've got. Yeah, long range and oversized. So for raw damage and increased range. Am I really having to fly back and forth between these two ones? Oh. Hey Lee, how you doing? But yeah, we didn't go long range. Sorry, I went long range on it just so I can pick people off. The idea being that as say if you're fighting multiple targets, one of them starts to run, you can pick it up, you can get some shots on it whilst you're speeding to catch up. It's not bad. It's very much built for a purpose. Like the real lion's share of the damage comes from the frags, up close personal frags. Then the plasma is just to pick people off at range and hopefully be able to catch up with them. Yeah, Vortex, exactly that. It does actually, you can't really tell, but it massively decreases how far you have to track your target. You can, which is why I only have to be a little bit in front of it for the plasma. Or at least that is the idea. Again, it comes down to theory versus practice. In theory, everything works and everything's brilliant. In practice, not all the time. So Annie, you like your plasma vulture, but you suck at combat. At least at epic encounters before you run out of ammo. Yeah, that is a problem. Advanced plasma accelerators are good though. You have 2 advanced plasma accelerators on a vulture, and it is insane amounts of fun. You put efficient on them, and then you just start popping away at people. And then it's normally all good. Plus it's really good practice because you yeah, you just kind of like, you've got a lot of chance to practice with plasma accelerators at that point as well. One thing I do recommend with them is efficient, and depending on how good you are or not, consider plasma slug. Just consider, not for everyone. The Vulture's fuel tank isn't very big, but APAs are good. I like them. I'm a fan of them. I wish I had ships with more large hard points on them that could make use of them. Like, give me a ship with 4 large hard points and I'm away. That'd be epic. Hammer firing in 2s. Top and bottom, top and bottom. Because again, plasmas offer the absolute damage, so it's you get more bang per shot. Alright, WeJet. Take care, buddy. Look after yourself first, eh? Right, how many do we have left? 6. Right. We got... It's like, how do you fools make a living? Bounty hunting. And next daft question. What I'm going to do It can seem like a bit of a weird thing to do. But we empty out so that we know that we've got a full spread when we're ready for it. God, this is going to be a nightmare. Six. I was really hoping it'd be less than 6 after all of this, or everything that we've done. Definitely picked the wrong target here, I think. This is where fixed only weapons really don't do you any favours. But I mean, honestly, I should be pretty glad that the other people don't engage, because it would be, let's say, a objective nightmare. Right. Don't we have to do any of this? How is this happening? You're in a Viper. I'm in a Bamba. That is how this happens. Oh God, come on. Right, we got him. Okay, so honestly so far I think we can safely say that the bigger targets have been easier. And this guy's name is Laser. And yeah, I did just hunch up before hitting him, which I didn't realise I did until now. Diethyl ether. No, it's everyone. It seems to be down at the moment. Yep. It's got nothing to do with incompetence that their store happens to be down. It's just that sometimes things go wrong. Nothing is perfect. Like, it just happens. Has everyone run away again? Yeah, they have. Let's get out of here. to get out. I think I've played. I think I've played games from worse companies. If this is 13, oh come on! You can't seriously have me flying back and forth between two places that are 13,000 light seconds away from each other all the time. Like that. Why you do this to me? Conan Exiles is a remarkable game that I enjoy. But it's remarkable not for all of the reasons why you think it might be. Wait. Am I checking behind me, Vortex? I really, really enjoy it, and I really enjoy the PvP aspect of it. And tomorrow there is a big expansion launching, and I'm thinking of giving it a stream tomorrow at some point during the day. And it has its charm, but it has a lot of problems with it, like a lot of problems. And it's very much one of these games where you know about the problems, so you adjust your gameplay to it. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff in Elite Dangerous that you can kind of relate to that as well. And with Conan, the climbing is glitchy AF, absolutely so glitchy. Like you jump and you press spacebar against something and you start climbing, but you do not want to take your thumb off of the spacebar when you are climbing, because you're climbing up, and then something that you can't even see is going to throw you off of it, and you're going to get thrown off of it, and you're not going to know. And if you hold down space, you start to slide down stuff to stop you from falling. But that's like one of the things that you learn. No one tells you that. No one teaches you that. You have to pick up for yourself, and when you do, you're like, okay, cool. This is what I do now, because you learn about the game. It's remarkable. It's like I play StarCraft as well, and I'm in the original StarCraft. I'm not very good. For clarity, I'm not very good. Do not challenge me to a match unless your APM is under 30. And if you don't know what your APM is, that's also a good sign. But yeah, so there is that anyway. But it has its quirks to do with every now and then you'll play against an NPC, and one of them will be what I refer to as shit Zerg. And one of the factions called Zerg will every now and then they'll spawn in and they start building their base and they just stop. And or they just keep collecting minerals. And they don't grow, they don't build an army, they just collect stuff. But yeah, we get used to these weird little quirks in games, which it's like, why do we do that? But the game without it wouldn't be the game anymore. I think modern games with the patches and constant updates typically don't have that same kind of thing anymore. I don't know if it's good, I don't know if it's bad, it's just a thing. Right, we're going to focus on the FDLs, I think. Lee, yeah, that sounds about right. Or sometimes you're going to rock out with the, yeah. Right, we're going to take this chieftain first. No, Lee, we're talking about in the game. Probably you get more shots at your time. More time on target would be the reason why you might want to take a lasers over plasma accelerators. Plasma accelerators being only coming in one flavour and that being fixed. So. But yeah, there's a big expansion coming out for Conan tomorrow, which is going to be early access, called the Isles of Sipta. And it looks completely different, like nothing, like a real refresh of the game, and changing the manner of which you take slaves and stuff, which I think sounds like it could be fun. So no doubt it's one of these things where I'm like, okay, it's going to be $20 to buy into the expansion, and I'm going to get it anyway, so I might as well. Yeah, Edward, I imagine you get that quite a bit. I was gonna... Oh no, I'm out of ammo for my plasma accelerator. And I did not spot that. That is going to be an issue. Oh no. Yeah, problem is that I'm going to take damage throughout the combat, so if I get even just pranged once, then I'm going to it's going to cancel it. So we're going to have to On the plus side, it uses next to no energy from the capacitor, so we can have 3 pips. That works. Why do I have a shield booster that isn't on? Ah, yeah. Not enough power. We don't talk about that though. We don't talk about that at all. Right. Synthesis, plasma munitions, and you know what? Oh, we'll go standard. I thought the chieftain would be a kind of a quick mark, but apparently it didn't go very well. This has got to be feeling like the longest mission I think I've ever done. This is a... I've had enough of doing this mission now. If I thought I would have been doing this for as long as I am, I would have brought different weapons. Like, there's another chieftain. I don't really want to deal with another chieftain, but it's... Okay. We will take out this python. You know what, we're actually going to target its power plant. Oh, it's running! Fight me instead. Come on, fight me instead. Come back. That sounds like it's about to go. Because he's not shooting me back, so that would normally mean hard points are not deployed. I'm getting super impatient now. We got it! Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Nice. Okay. I think we're going to have to do a reboot and repair. This is a no real choice moment. Repair. I'm not annoyed. I'm like focused, renewed focus now. Zoom around, shoot people, turn around, come back in, shoot me in the face. It's fine. Provisional, yeah, they do work. They are quite entertaining. Chris Wu, who may or may not still be in chat, has actually done that to me in the past. He was like, I can kill you in a Sidewinder. I was like, go on then, but you can't. It sounds just like someone just jumped in. That worked. Yeah, have I finished it? Have I finished the mission? That took a while. That took a while. That's gonna get handed in. Just like that. This is one of the reasons why I don't normally do mission running in Elite anymore, apart from BGS. Because I feel like your risk to reward isn't always that good. Or suddenly a mission turns out to be a lot more work than you initially thought it would be. Backhands smelt the computer too. I mean, do they? Does it depend on your computer? I mean, there was this one time during a Type 9 race where I had an active kill on site order on someone after a disagreement, and one of my blunt instruments fulfilled that kill order for me, and they actually managed to fire pack hounds and crash someone's computer. Nice. Broken when they say they didn't increase combat pay, but it did increase multi-crew pay to 60%. The multi-crew pay scales based on your rank. The only way for you to get max money is if both of you are elite, but then again, if you're elite, why would you multi-crew combat someone? Yeah, I kind of struggle why you would do that. Like, you're not doing it to get paid. It just makes so much more sense to be in a wing. I understand if you're desperate to play with someone else and you're not anywhere near each other, then that might be the only solution you've got. Desperate to play with anyone else? Nice. But yeah, I would much rather fly my own ship than I would be a passenger in someone else's, even if I am firing their weapons for them. I'd much rather fly my own ship. Much fly my own ship. Much rather. Okay. That restock. No, it's fine. Raybeard, no, I haven't. Mrs. Plater actually has no interest in Elite Dangerous, pretty much whatsoever. It's really not her kind of game. Not at all. Right. Okay, that paid 5.8 mil. That probably explains that. I'll take the bioconductors instead, though. Hooray! But yeah, I'd probably say that with regards to the Mamba, how do I rate it? It's fine. I did not like the FDL, and I know, like, the last time I really tried an FDL and flew one around, it wasn't engineered, and I know that engineering is not... Well, without engineering, a ship is completely different to with engineering. I get that, 100% get that. In fact, I'm a fan of that. I like telling people that. I like making sure people know about that. But I didn't really like it. The Mamba, I like because I really like the way it looks. For me, it's all about looks. It's all about style, and that everyone says, "Well, you should fly an FDL instead." That's the exact reason why I would rather be in a Mamba, because it's not the thing that everyone tells you should be in, and it works for me, I guess, mainly. That's the gist of that. Hayes, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Getting there, I guess, getting there. I am actually going to call time for the stream there, guys, because we just finished that mission. Took a while to get done, and we will certainly get there with these missions, and we'll take control of the system. No doubt I'll be streaming again at some point this week with some more Elite. Tomorrow I think we're going to do some Conan Exiles actually, and have a look at the new update, depending on what time it comes out on that one. But yeah, so if you have been watching on YouTube and you fancy it and you haven't already, do hit the like button, think about subscribing. Also, everyone is welcome to come and join my Discord as well if you want to talk to me about Elite Dangerous, other games. We're into VR there as well, so you're welcome to come and join in for some of that. If you're on Twitch and you haven't followed on Twitch, then feel free to come and follow on Twitch. You are welcome. Everyone's welcome. Now what we'll do, I think we will raid someone over on Twitch, so that should be fun. We're going to go and raid Unusual Cupcake. She's a lovely streamer, and we will drop a raid on her, because why not? Why not pass on something good? So, guys on Twitch, prepare for the raid. Everyone else, I will hopefully see you all very soon. But once again, thank you for watching. Commander Plater, out.